I've been pretty jealous of the newer gas grills with all their smart features, their Wi-Fi and temperature monitoring. I wondered if it was time for me to replace one of mine just to get it. But then Chefs Temp came out with the S1, which allows you to take any gas grill and convert it into a smart grill in just a couple of minutes. Chefs Temp sponsored this video and created the product, but they didn't tell me what to say. They only provided a fact check of the video. And the S1 effectively replaces the existing thermometer on your grill with one that allows you to connect with Wi-Fi or Bluetooth to the Chefs Temp app so that way you can monitor your cook from anywhere. And that's really convenient for me because it's currently going into winter and it's just barely above freezing, and I don't want to spend any more time out here than I have to. My first thought when I saw the S1 is, wow, this thing is huge, but there are a couple of good reasons for that. One of them is airflow. If you're grilling on a hot grill, that doesn't go well with electronics, and so they have enough space there to allow airflow to keep it from overheating. And the second reason is they made the electronic part removable, so that way you can take it off and go take it inside to charge it. But you're not going to have to do that very often, because in Wi-Fi mode, it'll last for 40 hours or 300 hours in Bluetooth mode. One of the other advantages of being able to remove the electronic part is that they sell these base stations separately, and that means that you can put a base probe on one of your other grills and then just take the electronic parts off and attach it to that one, and you save a little bit of money and still get the smartness on lots of grills. And installation of the S1 is pretty easy. All you have to do is remove the existing thermometer and then replace it with this one. And on a gas grill, they're usually held on by a wing nut, which all you have to do is unscrew, remove it, and then install this one and reattach with the wing nut and washer that came with it. And the probe that comes with the S1 is much longer than the one that came with a gas grill originally, but that allows you to put that same base station on lots of different grills, like a double-walled one or a ceramic Kamado, and still have enough room to be able to get it into the cooking area. For the Weber kettle, the longer probe has the advantage of measuring the temperature closer to the grill grate instead of it by the lid. I thought it would get in the way, but there's plenty of clearance for what you're grilling. And I'm going to test the S1 on my Kamado grill as well as the blower that they sell with this to see how well it controls the temperatures remotely. If you want to stay up on that video, don't forget to hit subscribe so that way you'll be notified when it comes out. And speaking of probes, the S1 maxes out at 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit, which is notable because most barbecue probes will max out between 550 and 600 degrees before they burn out. I had all the burners on this grill to be able to test that, and I got it up to nearly 800 degrees Fahrenheit, which means I'm not going to come anywhere close to that unless there's a grease fire, and it's nice to have that safety net. So how waterproof is the S1? The base station that has the probe in it is completely waterproof. Once you put it on your grill, you can just go ahead and leave it there. The electronic bit, that's IP54 rated, which means it can get splashes from any direction and still function. That means you'll be able to use it in any kind of conditions that you'd probably be grilling in. That said, they do suggest that you take it off of your grill and store it inside whenever you're not using it. If you consider how dirty my grills get, even when they're under a cover, that makes a lot of sense. One of the well thought out features in the ChefsTemp app is the ability to adjust the temperature, which could be used in a calibration situation, although this is going to be much more accurate and precise than anything that you'd normally have on a gas grill. Sometimes the location of your built-in thermometer may not be in an ideal location. It might be hotter or cooler than, say, the grill grate temperature where you're actually cooking your food. So in the app, you can adjust that to raise it or lower it so that way it matches the temperature that you'd actually like to measure. And that's pretty convenient because all gas grills, charcoal grills are going to be a little bit off, and you don't have to do that math in your head. It'll do it for you. Now, if you already have the Chefs Temp ProTemp Plus, those are little wireless probes, you can use that with this unit as well. You can put it in your meat, and then this will broadcast the signal for you, so you don't need the separate base station, which is also convenient if you're using other Chefs Temp products. The Chefs Temp S1 comes with electronic unit as well as one of these base station probes for only $70, and you can buy an additional base part, so that way you can put it on multiple grills for another $30. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find another tool that has that same kind of features at that price point. So after several cooks, I've really come to like the Chefs Temp S1. So how much do I trust it? Well, enough that I use it with my Thanksgiving turkey.